your right hand and place your left hand on the Bible. Do you swear that the testimony that you will give in this general court-martial will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. Would you please state your full name, rank, and current vote for the record, please?
Lieutenant Colonel David Roy Jessup, BCO, Marine Ground Forces, Nav Base, Guantanamo Bay, Cuba.
Thank you, Colonel. You have a seat.
Thank you, Captain.
The defense failed to get a deposition from you, so I'm going to break the cardinal rule and ask some questions without knowing the answers.
Seems a little more sporty that way, Lieutenant.
Indeed. When you learned of Santiago's letter, you had a meeting with Lieutenant Kendrick. Is that right?
Yes.
Why?
I felt that Santiago's life might be in danger once word let out. I had Kendrick specifically told his men not to take matters into their own hands.
And at the time of this meeting, who was your second in command?
The company commander, Matthew Markins.
And at present, Captain Markinson is dead. Is that right?
Objection. I'd like to know just what defense counsel is trying to imply here.
I'm simply implying that at present, Captain Markinson is no longer alive.
Surely, Lieutenant Captain is not the colonel present at this court to confirm that information.
I just wasn't aware if the colonel knew that last week Captain Markinson took his own life with a .45 caliber pistol.
I'm aware.
The witness is aware. The members are aware. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. Lieutenant, please move on.
Yes, Your Honor. At the time of the meeting, when you told Lieutenant Kendrick that, to tell his men that they were not to take matters into their own hands, you gave Captain Markinson an order as well. Is that right?
Indeed I did. I told Captain Markinson I wanted the boy transferred off the base immediately.
You felt Santiago's life was in danger?
Yes.
Grave danger?
Is there any other kind?
What time, or when did you learn of Santiago's letter?
Thursday, 7 July,
About what time of day?
in the area of 1000.
7 July, 1000. That's when you had a meeting with Lieutenant Kendrick and Captain Markinson, and you told them that you felt Santiago's life was in grave danger.
Son, is it just me, or are we going around in a circle here?
I have here a copy of the transcript. It says that Santiago is to be moved out at 0200 the next morning. 16 hours later. Why did Markinson wait 16 hours? Why did Markinson keep a man's life in danger for 16 hours?
There was no transportation off the base to 0200. The 0200 was the first one out. Are these really the questions you called me to answer today?
I'm just trying to determine if it's possible that your instructions to the officers weren't carried out.
Son, have you ever served in an infantry unit?
No, sir.
Have you ever served in a forward area?
No, sir.
Have you ever put your life into another man's hands, asked him to put his into yours?
No, sir.
We follow orders, son. We follow orders so people die.
Even if that order is illegal,
Object! Sustained. Withdrawn. I would sure like to know what qualified you to pass judgment on us.
please, sir. I'm not here to pass judgment. The members of the jury, and they're entitled to the truth.
Is that right?
Do you disagree?
Certainly not in principle. I disagree as much as I disagree that paraplegic Jessup tribe. It'll be nice. It just isn't possible.
Are you saying it isn't possible for this court to hear the truth?
This court? I don't know what that means. I'm just saying it's not possible for you to hear the truth.
Why not, sir?
Object!
The defendant's commanding officer has just testified that the truth is an unattainable goal. I'd like to know why.
Colonel, you're under no obligation to answer the question.
Major, for the past month, this man has attempted with the Marine Corps on trial. Somebody sure enough better address the question. Are people liable to start listening to him?
Why is it
Because you can't handle it, son! You can't handle the truth! You can't handle the sad but historic reality.
What reality are you referring to, Colonel?
We live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's going to do it? You! You, Lieutenant Wanderer! I have a greater responsibility than you could possibly fathom. You weep for Santiago, and you curse at the Marines. You have that luxury. You have the luxury not knowing what I know, that Santiago's death, while tragic, probably saved lives. And my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives. We use words like honor, code, and loyalty. We use them as a backbone to a life defending something. You use them as a punchline. I have neither the time nor the inclination to explain myself to a man who rises and sleeps under the very blanket that I provide, and then questions the way in which I provide it. I prefer you just said thank you and went your merry way. Otherwise, I suggest you pick up a weapon and stand opposed. Either way, I don't give a damn what you think you're entitled to.
Well, that's what I get for asking questions without knowing the answers.
Colonel Jessup, the court appreciates your time.
No trouble, Major. I just love Washington. Danny, don't look so glum. What is it you people say? Live to fight another day?
Excuse me, I didn't ask you to step down.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not finished with my examination. Sit down!
Counsel,
I'd like the record to show that the witness got up and walked to the door without being told to step down.
Colonel!
I beg your pardon.
I prefer he address me as Colonel or Sir. I believe I've earned it.
defense counsel will address him as Colonel or Sir.
What the hell kind of outfit are you running here, Major?
The witness will address myself as Judge or Your Honor. I'm certain I've heard it. Take your seat.
Submit for Defense Exhibit A. This is a tower shoot log for Naval Air Station Nav Base Guantanamo Bay, Cuba.
That's my signature.
I bring the court's attention to the fact that between 0600 on Thursday the 7th and 0200 Friday the 8th, no passenger-capable flights left the base. Noted. Colonel, at this time, I'd like to tell you, if you'd like to take a break or consult an attorney, we can
I
arrange.
don't need an attorney.
Yes, sir.
Colonel,
I said I don't need an attorney.
Sir,
Colonel Jessup, a moment ago you said that Willie Santiago's death saved lives.
That's right.
Given that, I wonder if you can tell us. Are the defendants criminals or heroes? Colonel Jessup,
I don't suppose that's for me to say.
please, I'm merely asking your opinion as a military expert. Criminals or heroes?
They're warriors.
Criminals or heroes, sir?
They're heroes.
Then why in God's name did you go through so much trouble to cover up what they've done?
Objection!
Why'd you fix the law?
Objection! That was totally no. What the hell is the matter with you, Captain? Request that the colonel be immediately dismissed and that Lieutenant Captain Martin be removed from the record.
You're instructed to disregard this remark. His remarks entirely. Now, consider yourself in contempt of the court. Now, are you through with this witness?
No, Your Honor. Submit for Defense Exhibit B. This is a tower chief log for Andrews Air Force Base. It seems that at 9:26 p.m., 21:26, an AF-40 transport landed at Andrews with 94 empty seats, having taken off 2 minutes past 6 p.m. Its departure point? Colonel. Naval Air Station, Nav Base, Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. You know Kendrick ordered the code red because that's what you told him to do. And Kendrick follows orders or people die. Isn't that right? You ordered the code red, and when it went bad, you cut these guys loose. You met with Markinson and had him trying to sign a phony transfer order so it looked like you tried to move Santiago. And you told the doctor to say it was poison so it would look like a code red. You trashed the law. But we understand. You're permitted. You have a greater responsibility than we could possibly fathom. We live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. And nothing's going to get in your way of doing it. Not Willie Santiago, not Dawson Down, not 1,000 armies, not a uniform code of military justice, and not the Constitution of the United States. And that's the truth, isn't it, Colonel? And I can handle it!
I did my job, I'd do it again.
You ordered the code red.
Yes.
Say it, Colonel.
I ordered the code red.
Say it again, sir.
I ordered the code red!
Jack.
Your Honor, just jury be dismissed and that we move to an immediate Article 39A session. Witness has rights.
Absolutely. Sergeant at Arms, take the members to an anteroom where you will wait until further instructions.
What the hell's going on? Major, I'm not familiar with Article 39A. I ordered the code red. Fine. Now I'm getting back on the plane and heading to my base.
Guard the prisoner.
What?
MPs guard the prisoner.
I ordered one code red and everybody's going to pieces like a freaking ladies auxiliary?
Colonel Jessup, you have the right to
Are you
remain
charging
silent.
me with
Any
the
statement
crime?
you make
You're
is
charging
criminal
me
abuse
with
against
the crime.
trial
I'm a
by
Marine. I'm a Marine.
administrative proceedings.
This?
You have the right to
Right,
consult
you
with
know?
a lawyer.
I'm going to tear your eyes out, Christian. Let's go. Get out. people no idea I have to defend the nation. I'm trying to defend the nation. All you can say was good in the country. You put people's lives in danger. Sweet dreams, son.
Don't call me son. I am an officer of the United States Navy, and you're under arrest, you son of a bitch. The witness is excused.